in a certain sense, Indians in the U.S. appear to be taking over the country from, the heads of Microsoft and Google to Nikki Haley or what have you.
Vivek Ramaswamy, yeah.
Kamala.
Right.
And
supposedly.
Well, when she's not black.
Right.
Yeah. But that's just it. It's that we don't even recognize the extent to which India is affecting the U.S.'s course. And because we don't see it or understand it. If we have an image of it, it's a very exoticized image. It's not going to be IIT.
Right.
It's going to be some, some video sequence from holy celebrations or,
right.
Some snake charmer.
Right.
And as a result, I think we don't even realize the extent to which India is influencing the course of the United States.
In that specific way, I think the Jewish population of America gets a bad rep because the Indian CEOs are overly represented in top tech companies at this point. I feel like that the whole idea that why are Jews so overrepresented in positions of power? Nobody ever asks why are Indians so overrepresented in positions of power in America.
Well, in a certain weird sense, the connection between India and European civilization is sort of mysterious. That if you think about East Asia, I think in the Western mind is hard to understand. But somehow when you're in India, once you realize that everything is somehow shifted, a lot of it is very familiar. I mean, a lot of the conversational patterns, a lot of the hospitality, a lot of the issues. I mean, coming from a Jewish background myself, India was very intuitive. Whether I was in a Hindu or a Muslim or a Jewish house in India, a lot of, and of course, we're gonna get into the idea that people who study in English medium schools. Right. Are going to behave somewhat differently.
Right.
But the accessible part of India that is Western facing in part, it's surprisingly accessible. And then on the other hand, it's totally bewildering for the Western mind because it half behaves like the world and it half behaves in some fashion which is completely different from everything that you understand.
Right.